Well, thank you. Oh, phew. Oh, I feel so much better after my spinning fidgets. Okay, so my name is Helen Keaty. You're watching 10 Faves, our 10 favorite items of the day. We're gonna now talk about Minnetonka, and we have their traditional moccasin coming up in 10 Faves with a little bit of a springtime twist. But I've got a new shoe called Quinn that's already a customer pick on hsn.com. By the way, all the shoes that we have here at HSN, dun 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 dun, free shipping and handling. Gotta love that. So take a look at this, at the Quinn. You've got a platform wedge, you've got genuine suede with this adorable fringe, got a little peep toe, cushioning here all the way down in the shoe, just really, really soft and cushiony, but you've got some height here. 3 1/4 inches with the wrapped heel, but it has a 1-inch platform, so your pitch is only 2 1/4 inches. So that's pitch, it's not like this, it's only like 2 1/4 inches, so a very low pitch because you've got the platform. That's why we love platforms. It just kind of raises you up without making it too high. This color is that neutral, it's called Stone, and it's a customer pick, I hope I mentioned that, at $67.95. I will tell you, I did one of the first shows with them. Minnetonka came here at HSN, and everybody loves Minnetonka. These are like a perfect shoe for spring and summer. With your legging, with your maxi dress. So here, of course, is black. And then we also have it available in brown. The brown has almost like a red undertone, like kind of that chestnutty. How cool is that? And I know that Shannon's wearing them in the black, but look how cute with the little fringe. Isn't that adorable? $22.65. By the way, whole sizes only. I wear a 7.5, I'm a half size, so I would take an 8 in these. If you're a half size, go up to the next size. So if you're a 4.5, buy the 5. If you're a 5.5, get the 6. If you're a 6.5, get the 7. If you're a 7.5, get the 8. If you're an 8.5, get the 9. If you're a 9.5, get the 10. And if you're a 10.5, you get the 11, because we have sizes 5 through 11. And of course, if you're a perfect whole size, then get your regular size. The item number is 517804. So you've got genuine suede upper. And again, just popping them on with the outfit. And by the way, the jacket that Shannon's wearing is part of the collection that we're gonna have at the end of the hour from Slinky. And the leopard is only available in extra small. We've got a crazy price on this jacket, and you can start ordering early on it. So, fabric lining, open oval toe, open back, crepe rubber sole. So I like that rubber sole for the summer because you've got that nice kind of traction on that. And then you just got all the comfort from Minnetonka. Minnetonka is a company that has been around for many years, decades, and they're known for that traditional moccasin that they you know and love. And by the way, the next shoe we have coming up we've got 2 shoes from Minnetonka on 10 Faves, and the other one is it's the moccasin with a springtime twist to it, so stay tuned for that. But this one is the one that maybe you're gonna wear with a skirt. Maybe you're gonna wear if you want a little bit of height. I'm 5'4" 3/4". I'm almost 5'5". I always like to have a little bit of a heel, so this one would be perfect. You can wear it with, you know, leggings, maxi dress, jeans. You can wear it with shorts. You can wear it with Bermuda shorts. You can wear this shoe, pretty much pop it on with anything. You can even wear it with a bathing suit and a cover up and then pop these on for kind of like a little, you know, an outdoor beach party if you're having, you know, a drink by the beach. I mean, they're just really fun for summer, but they have that kind of Minnetonka flair. So I'm just gonna be able to talk about this for 1 more minute, 60 more seconds, but I can tell you, super popular. We only brought in 565 pairs, and and a lot of those of us who work at HSN, you know, bought Minnetonka because they're so comfortable, and they're also like broken in the day you get them. You ever get a pair of shoes and it's like you got to wear it for an hour one day, an hour the next day, and kind of it takes 2 or 3 weeks before they stop hurting? They're never like that with Minnetonka. The suede is super soft. You slide your foot in, and it just feels incredible day one. And remember, if you're a half size, order up a size. I wear a 7.5, I'm gonna order an 8. If you call the number on your screen, the representative will go through that with you, but I just wanna know if you're going on hsn.com or if you're ordering on your phone, your free downloadable app for your cell phone. That's how I do all my ordering, is on my free downloadable app. I would love for you to make sure you get your perfect size the first time. However, it's free shipping and handling all the time with shoes here at